Do you have those moments when you are not very motivated, when you tend to procrastinate, when you can't make a decision what to do next? And because of that, you keep procrastinating. You keep sitting on a couch and scrolling through your Instagram or Facebook, and you know you're wasting your time, but you keep doing it. So if that's the case, I will give you a great solution in this video, something that I use myself, and it really helps with killing procrastination. So oftentimes what happens when you procrastinate, when you are in that self-doubt, you just don't know what to do. You know you should do something productive, but you can't really come up with any ideas. You can't be bothered to do your work, and you're just sitting there and you know you're wasting your time, but you can't come up with anything better to do. In that case, what you want to do is you want to have a list with all the possible things that you could engage in right away. The reason you want to have a list is because oftentimes we forget what are our possibilities. We get stuck in our own heads and we feel that we can unstuck ourselves just by thinking. But if this is the problem, it's very hard to solve it with this as well, right? So what you want to do is you want to have a list of cool things that you can do at any given time that contribute in some way to your life. So for instance, this is my list, and this is how I call it: things to do if I'm in doubt. I literally call it things to do if I'm in doubt. And here's the list. Focus on just one thing fully. Okay, that's just a reminder of the power of one thing. Rather than focusing on everything, I focus on one thing and I go very deep. Now the second thing is cold shower, because the reality is that even if I showered a few hours ago, if I face this indecision, self-doubt, procrastination, listen, it's always worth taking another cold shower. It's very healthy, right? It wakes you up, it gives you more clarity. So cold shower number 2. And by the way, this list will be different for different people. This is just an example, but for me, number 3 on the list is beatboxing, right? I love to beatbox, but I forget that I know how to do it. Right? How many times do you have those situations when you literally forget what are the possibilities? There are certain skills you have that you forget about. So this is a reminder. If I'm in doubt, sometimes I just start beatboxing. And beatboxing brings me this verbal fluency. It puts me in a flow state. It opens up my mind. Number 4, dance. If in doubt, just dance. Right? Put on some music and start dancing. When was the last time you just danced? Not because you were in the club or bar or some, maybe dinner party and, they put some music and everyone started dancing, so you felt compelled to dance. No, when was the last time you danced by yourself just because you wanted to feel it in your body, right? A lot of us forget that we can dance, right? That's number 4. Number 5, it's a reminder, lower expectations. Right? So I believe in setting big goals, but at the same time, I believe in, you have to work hard for them, but sometimes you have to lower expectations. Sometimes we expect too much of ourselves. And what happens is, we push ourselves into this corner of toxic perfectionism. We decide, okay, I have to be the best at this, but hey, perfectionism is pretty dwarfing. So now you feel all this pressure and it makes you unable to take any action, right? So you want to get there, but you end up doing nothing. So sometimes you have to lower expectations. And for instance, say you want to write a book. Rather than trying to write 20 amazing pages in a day, lower expectations. Decide, you know what, I'm going to write a really crappy 1 page or 2 pages, right? It doesn't even have to be nice. I'm just going to get started. So lower expectations. Number 6, freestyle. I'm not going to freestyle right now. Eduardo over there behind the camera, he knows sometimes when we travel for filming, I freestyle. I like to, literally I rap, and I do it again to get myself into the flow. Number 7, meditate, right? There's never a bad time for meditation. So again, sometimes when I have those moments of, self-doubts creeping in, or maybe I procrastinate, I don't have a lot of energy, I'm not sure what to do, meditate, right? Just sit down or lie down and meditate. You will never regret a meditation session. Number 8, draw something. When was the last time you drew something? And no, you don't have to be amazing at drawing. It's about the process of doing something you normally don't do, right? Drawing. Number 9, breathing exercises, right? Again, there's never a bad time for breathing exercises. In fact, now I don't have any ads because, I use various apps that eradicate ads. But I remember back in the day when ads would pop up on YouTube, every time the ad would pop up, it would trigger me. I just don't like watching ads. But at some point I decided every time I see an ad, I start breathing, right? So it was like a trigger for me to start doing deep breathing exercises. And the weird thing is that at some point I started enjoying seeing ads because every time that YouTube ad would pop up, I'm like, right? It calms me down. So anyhow, breathing, right? That's another thing. Go swimming, right? That's another reminder. 11, long walk with audio. Again, if in doubt, turn on Audible, put on some headphones, go for a long walk. right? You will never regret doing a long walk with an audiobook. Number 12, stretch. Again, you cannot regret stretching. It's great for your health. Number 13, read quotes. Right? You can literally just Google powerful quotes, or quotes for business, or quotes for confidence, or quotes for positive mindset. Whatever it is, you can read quotes by some incredible people out there. Okay, number 14, read frequency lists for different languages. I love language learning. So if you are in doubt, you don't know what to do, you can simply Google 500 most frequent words in, and then insert whatever language it is that you want to learn. Again, you cannot regret doing something like this. 15, visit a shelter and donate money. Right? Again, you cannot regret this, right? Visiting an animal shelter and donating money, helping a good cause. It doesn't have to be shelter, by the way. It could be an orphanage, or could be just going online and helping someone with some donation, right? You will never regret this. So if in doubt, you may as well just do it, and then you will feel better. Number 16, why I'm great list. This is something I teach in my confidence courses. It's basically creating a list of all the things you appreciate about yourself, and creating that list will help you to realize that you are better than you sometimes think you are. If you want to find out more about it, there are plenty of videos where I talk about this. Okay, number 17, read jokes, right? Why not just Google, hey, the funniest jokes of 2022, right? And just read them and laugh out loud. Or watch some comedy, some Netflix special, right? Or just, typing in, comedy show on YouTube and just watching some comedy. You can never regret watching good comedy. Number 18 is watch comedy. Number 19, go rock climbing, right? Why not? See if there's rock climbing going on. And by the way, just a reminder, this is my list, right? It's not perfect. It's not supposed to be perfect. Just wrote it down in like 5 minutes. You want to create your own list. Some of those things you may resonate with, some of those things you may not, but create your own list. So number 20, call a friend or a family member. And I have a list over there of a bunch of different people that I would like to call, right? If I feel down, or, I don't know, maybe I'm facing some type of self-doubt, I can call one of those people. And it's important. And by the way, I wrote this list again randomly, right? Just because something is on the 20th place doesn't mean that it's less important than number 1. I just put a bunch of things down. Number 21, read world maps, capitals, rivers, and seas. This may be a bit weird to you, but I love geography. So whenever I'm in doubt, I don't know what to do, I can just choose to open a world map and just start reading, checking out different rivers and different seas, and just digging into it. I really enjoy doing it. It kind of opens up my brain to how fascinating this planet is. Number 22, cuddle, right? Cuddle. Get a cat, get a dog, cuddle with your boyfriend, girlfriend, right? Just cuddle. Cuddling is fun. It releases all the good hormones. You feel way better after you cuddle. So if you have a loved one next to you and you're in doubt and you are procrastinating, hey, guess what? Just go and cuddle them, even for a minute, and you will feel better. And by the way, the last thing on my list is play with a cat. My girlfriend has a cat. We travel with her. So yeah, if I'm in doubt, I just go and I play with a cat. But this is my list. And again, I wrote it very quickly a couple of months ago. It's really helping me because yes, I do have those moments sometimes when I don't feel like doing anything like everyone else. I'm just a human. Just because I teach confidence and productivity and presentation skills and I talk about different life philosophies, just because I do it and I have a large audience doesn't mean that I don't have any problems. I still have moments when I wake up in the morning, I do my thing, right? But then there are those moments when I'm like, you know what? I just don't feel it. I just don't feel it, right? I just don't feel good. And in those moments, rather than wasting my time and scrolling through social media, what I do is I take my phone, I look at this list, I'm like, what do I feel like doing? Oh, beatboxing this. I don't feel like beatboxing, don't feel like drawing. Oh, world maps. Yeah, let me look at some world maps. Let me plan some next adventures, right? Or for instance, I see, hey, cuddle. Oh, my girlfriend is just there. Let me cuddle with her. Or call a friend. Yeah, I haven't talked to Flo for a long time. Let me call up my friend Flo, right? So this list helps me to be sharp on my feet because it's very hard to hold all the information under our sleeve, right? Like your brain remembers everything that has ever happened to you. Your brain has all this information in, but sometimes it's just hard to access it. Sometimes you just procrastinate. Sometimes you experience self-doubt. You don't know what to do. And in those moments, rather than just scrolling through social media, you can just pull out your phone or a piece of paper. You can have this list on a piece of paper. And you can basically get ideas for what you can do. So I hope that this is useful. A very spontaneous video here on a beautiful Gran Canaria. I was actually filming a video series for LinkedIn about public speaking, but you know, now the sun is going down and we figured let's make some extra videos while we have the time. And you know, I decided to share this with you because a lot of you have been asking me, Jimmy, I procrastinate. Jimmy, I have those moments when I have self-doubts. I don't know what to do. And this is the type of and dogs are coming, by the way, I'm going to show in a second. But this is the type of strategy that will really help you. So thank you for watching. Hey, buddy, what's going on? It's funny, I was just saying about playing with animals, and here they are. Hey, buddy, what's up? Hey. Serendipity. This is it. This is it.